can't get into with your quick tongue and your hollow heart. I laugh, Creon, because I can see you suddenly as you must have been at 15. That same look of impotence on your face, and that same inner conviction that there was nothing you couldn't do. What has life added to you other than those lines on your face?
Be quiet, Antigone.
Why do you want me to be quiet? Because you know what I'm saying is right. Do you think I can't see in your face what I'm saying is true? You can't admit it, of course. You have to keep growling and defending the bone that you call happiness.
Antigone, it is your happiness too.
I spit on your happiness. I spit on your idea of life. That life must go on, come with me. You are all like dogs that lick everything they smell. You with your promise of humdrum happiness, provided a person doesn't ask too much of life. I want everything of life. I do, and I want it now. I want everything of life. I want it total and complete. Otherwise, I reject it. I will not be moderate. I will not be satisfied with the bit of cake you offer me if I promise to be a good little girl. I want everything of life to be complete and as beautiful as when I was a girl. Otherwise, I want to die.
Scream on, daughter of Oedipus. Scream on in your father's voice.
Yes, in my father's voice. We come of a tribe that asks questions, and we ask them remorselessly to the bitter end. Not until the tiniest chance of hope remains to be strangled by our own hands. We come of a tribe that hates your filthy hope, your docile female hope. Hope you're whole.
Be quiet! You should see how ugly you are shrieking those words.
Yes, I am ugly. But father was ugly too. But father became beautiful. And you know when? Right at the very end. Right when all of his questions had been answered. Right when he could no longer doubt that he had killed his own father. And that he had gone to bed with his own mother. Right when he knew that nothing, absolutely nothing, could save him. Then he was at peace. Then he could smile almost. Then he became beautiful. Whereas you, all those faces of yours, Creon, it is you who are the ugly ones, even the handsomest of you, with that ugly glint in the corner of your eye, that ugly gleam in the corner of your power-loving mouth. You said the word a moment ago, the kitchen of politics. You look at and you smell of it.
I order you to shut up. Do you hear me?
You ordered me? Cook!
Antigone, the answer was full of people. Do you want them to hear you?
Open the doors. Let us make
My
sure
God,
that we
shut up, I tell
Antigone! You too? What do you want?
Oh, Antigone, I've come back. I'm so sorry. I'll be brave. I'll go with you now.
Where will you go with me?
Creon, if you kill her, you're going to have to kill me too.
Oh no, Ismena. You had your chance to come with me in the black night, crawling on your hands and knees. You had your chance to scoop up the earth with your fingernails and get caught as a thief as I did, and you refused it.
Not anymore. If you die, I don't want to live. I'll do it alone tonight.
You hear that, Creon? The thing is catching. Who knows, but others will catch the disease from me. What are you waiting for? Call in your guards. Come on, Creon, show a little courage. It'll only hurt for a moment. Come on, cook!
Guards! Take her away!
At last, Creon.
You are out of your mind, Creon. What have you done?
She had to die.
You must not let Antigone die. She will carry the scar of death for centuries.
No man could dissuade her. Polynices was a mere pretext.
That's not the truth, Creon. And you know it.
What do you want me to do for her? Condemn her to live? Father! Forget Antigone, Aemon. Forget her, my dearest boy. How can you talk like that? I did everything I could to save her. I used every argument. I swear I did. The girl doesn't love you. She could have gone on living for you, but she refused. She wanted it this way. She wanted to die.
Although they're dragging Antigone away, you've got to stop
I
them!
can't stop them. It's too late.
You
Antigone
must.
has spoken. I can do nothing.
You must!
I cannot.
Recall your edict. Bury
It's
Polynices.
too late. The law must be obeyed. I can do nothing.
You're a master in thieves.
I am master under the law, not above the law.
You created the law yourself. And what you have ordained, you can repeal. You cannot let them take her from me. I am your son.
Can't save her now. She must die, and you must live.
Live? What? A life without Antigone? A life where I'm to go on admiring you as you busy yourself about your kingdom? Go on admiring you as you make your persuasive speeches and strike your attitudes, not without Antigone. I love Antigone! She never struck a pose and waited for me to admire her. Mirrors meant nothing to her. She never looked at herself. She looked at me and wanted me to be something. And I was when I was with her. You not think that I'm going to go after her. I will not live without Antigone.
Aemon, you will have to resign yourself to a life without Antigone. There comes a day of sorrow in each man's life when he must cease to be a child and take up the burden of being a man. That day has come for you.
The giant strength, that courage, that massive God that used to pick me up in his hands and shelter me from the shadows and the monsters, was that you, Father? Was it you I stood in awe? Was that man you?
Yes, Aemon. That was me.
You are not that man today. Because if you were, you'd know that your enemies are abroad in every street. You know that they revere those gods that you despise. You cannot put Antigone to death. She will not be dead but an hour before shame will sit on every Theban forehead. And horror will fill every Theban heart. Already the people curse you because you do not bury Polynices. If you kill Antigone, they will hate you!
That edict stands.
I tell you, I will not live without Antigone.
Creon, the gods have a way with punishing injustice.
The gods.
The boy is wounded to death.
We are all wounded to death.
Chief, people are crowding the palace. Creon, make them stop howling. You are going to have me killed today. Just let that be enough. I want to be alone until it's over.
Enter the palace. Guard the gates.
So it's you.
What do you mean?
Last human face that I shall see. Was it you that arrested me this morning?
Yeah, that was me.
You hurt me. There was no need for you to hurt me. Was I acting as if I was trying to escape?
Come on now, miss. It was my business to arrest you. I did it.
How old are you?
39.
Have you any children?
Yeah, 2.
You love your children.
What does that have to do with you?
How long have you been in the guards?
Since the war, I was in the army. Sergeant. Then I joined the guards. What make you a guard? You lose your stripes.
I see.
Yeah. Of course, if you're in the guard, everybody knows you're something special. They know you're old non-com. Take pay, for instance. When you're in the guard, you get your pay. And on top of that, you get 6 months extra pay. Just to make sure you don't lose anything by not being a sergeant anymore.
I see.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why sergeants, maybe you've noticed, they don't like guards very much. Try to make out like they're better than us. Promotion. That's what it is. In the army, anybody can get promotion. Just look at your own boyfriends. All it takes is good conduct. But in the guards, it's slow. And you have to know your business, like how to write a report and the like. But if you're in your own non-com in the guards, you've got something even a sergeant major ain't got. For instance,
Listen,
yes, miss.
I'm going to die soon.
For instance, people have a lot of respect for guards they have. soldier, but he's kind of in the civil service too.
Do you think it hurts to die?
How would I know? Of course, if someone takes a saber and sticks it in your gut and twists it around, that hurts.
How are they going to put me to death?
Well, I'll tell you. I heard the proclamation. There isn't a whole lot that gets by me. It seems they don't want to... No, wait. Let that go. In order that our fair city shall not be polluted by her sinful blood, she shall be immured. Immured. That means that they're going to shove you in a cave and then wall up the cave.
Alive!
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah. Outside the southeast gates of town, in the caves of Hades, in broad daylight. Some detail, eh, for them that's on the job. First they thought it was going to be the army. Now it looks like it's a job for the guards. There's an outfit for you, nothing that guards can't do. No wonder the army's jealous.
A pair of animals.
What do you mean, a pair of animals?
When the winds blow cold, all they have to do is press close together. I am all alone.
Listen. Is there anything you need? I can send out for it, you know.
You're very kind. Yes, there is something I want you to do for me. I want to write a letter, and I want you to give it to someone when I'm dead.
Wait, a letter?
Yes, I want to write a letter.
Hold on. It's as much as my job's worth to go handing out letters from prisoners.
I'll give you this ring if you will do it.
Now, no can do. Suppose they go through my pockets. I could get 6 months for something like that. All right, listen. Here's what I can do. You tell me what you want to say, and I'll write it down in my book here. Then afterwards, I'll tear out the pages and give them to the party. If it's in my handwriting, it's all right.
In your handwriting?
Yeah.
Look what dear, in your handwriting.
All right. So no skin off my nose.
No. Okay. But be quick about it. Time is growing short. You ready? Right now. My darling.
The boyfriend day.
My darling. Perhaps you will not love me anymore.
Love me anymore.
Perhaps you think that I should just accept life.
Except...
But it is not for myself. Now it is also dreadful here alone. I am afraid, and those shadows.
Hey, hold on. How fast do you think I can write?
Where are you?
So dreadful here alone. I am afraid.
No. It's as if I were naked and they touched me after a minute. Now scratch that out. She's right. Forgive me.
I scratch out everything you said there at the end, and I just write forgive me.
Yes. Forgive me, my darling. You would have all been so happy if it weren't for Antigone. I love you.
Weren't for Antigone. I love you. Is that it?
That's it.
You know, it's a funny kind of letter.
I know.
Who's it to?
But no, I haven't finished.
Shut up.
It is over for Antigone. Now, it is Creon's turn. The queen! Where is the queen?
What do you want with the queen? What have you to tell the queen? News to break her heart. Antigone had been thrust into the cave. They hadn't finished placing the last blocks of stone in place when Creon and the others heard a sudden moaning from the tomb. A hush fell over us all, for it was not the voice of Antigone. No, it was Aemon's voice that burst forth from the tomb. Everyone looked at Creon and he howled like a madman demented, "Take away the stones! Take away the stones!" The slaves leapt at the wall of stone and Creon joined, sweating and tearing at the blocks with his bleeding hands. Finally, a small opening was forced and the tiniest guard slipped in. Antigone had hanged herself with a twisted cord of her robe. It hung around her neck like a child's collar. Aemon was on his knees, holding her and moaning, his face buried in her robe. More stones were removed and Creon forced his way inside. He tried to raise Aemon to his feet. I could hear him begging Aemon to rise to his feet. Aemon was deaf to his father's voice, till suddenly, of his own accord, he stood up and stared at his father, his dark eyes glaring. There was anguish on his face. Then suddenly, he struck him hard in the face, and then he pulled out a knife and he lunged at his father. Creon leapt out of range, but Aemon went on staring, a glare that Creon could not escape, and yet he went on staring. And Creon